I was one of those kids I didn't know what to do, so I took a year off, and then I
Mm-hmm.
went to automotive technology and dropped out of that.
Right.
Then I worked at a bar for 3 years and I loved it. That's like, all right, well, I'm 21. I
Mm-hmm.
make no money on paper. I had tons of cash flow. It's like, well, I
Yeah.
can't buy a house. I can't finance a truck. I can't get a motorcycle. It's like, I got to get a real job.
Right. Right.
Like, that's my one thing is I wish I would have started earlier. Some of my best
Mm-hmm.
friends on earth started at 18. That's like, so they started right out of high school, right into school,
Right.
right into apprenticeships, not
Yeah.
your institutions and
Right.
colleges,
Right.
universities. They went right into summer help, apprenticeship,
Right.
full-time work.
I'm
So by the
happy
time they
when
were
I started. So
22 years old, yeah,
right.
they were 22 years old making $100,000 a year with no debt.
Mm.
So that's the only thing I wish I would have started a little bit earlier.
But you
Also
you have
being,
stories to tell. That's the thing, though. I mean, all that past
yeah,
fun
oh yeah,
stuff, and no offense, I'd rather have that because I'm glad when I
yeah, and
started.
then
I was 24.
yeah, and then I think one thing for me, I think a lot of people, if they don't pay attention to it, they should, is that coming up in the trades and being trained by older people, and then coming up in the trades and being the person to train younger people. I'd much rather train a 22-year-old kid
Right.
that wants to learn instead of a 40-year-old man that thinks he knows what to do.
Mm.
It's much more easy to mold somebody into I don't want to say something that you want them to be, but that's everyone's goal is to have a second you so you
Right.
can work together and like you don't have to worry about it. So if you can teach somebody and mold them into something great instead of having someone that's already set in their ways, it's a lot easier. So a lot of these companies that are hiring 40, 50-year-old men, I get you're looking for the experience, but if you go with the 18 or 19-year-old kid, you can have them forever and
Right.
they'll be the employee you want them to be, which again is kind of a taboo scenario because it's like, all right, now you're just going to work for somebody your entire life.
Mm.
But if you have a good enough boss like I did, where he paid for my school, I had
Right.
like company shirts. If I landed hard on money, yeah, he would fill my truck up with gas. He put me on big money jobs. I that guy took care of me in every sense of the word for a person that I'm not related to.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Above and beyond for all of his employees.
Yeah.
If you could
Yeah.
find a company like that, and like
Yeah.
when I left, I had finished my apprenticeship and I had a binding contract. It was 4 years of school
Mm-hmm.
that I had to get certain grades, and like obviously he pays for it. Um, so I had a contract that I'd keep my grades above this, keep my um, what's the word attendance. I'd keep my
Yeah.
attendance record high.
Attendance and grades up. Yep.
I I'd still go to work the next day. So
Yep.
it was a 4 year school
Right.
and 2 years after. So it was a 6 year contract, 4 years of school, 2 years after.
Right.
The day oh, actually, I quit a little early and I talked to him. I'm like, listen, man, I was like, I want to try to start my own business.
Mm.
I was like, and I want to give you a 1 month notice so I can finish the job that I'm on before I leave you. And he's like, man, he's like, you thought a lot about this. I'm like, I did think about this a lot because like I'm still under contract with you too. He's like, well, he's like, I hate to lose you. He's like, don't worry
Mm.
about the contract. I'm not going to take a
Right.
penny from you. He's like, it sucks to lose you and I don't want to lose you,